Oreo continues to release an exciting array of unique flavors, each more unexpected than the last. While it's tough to stay on top of all the variations, we've done the tasting for you and ranked them from least to most delicious. Candy corn, the divisive treat that people either love or despise. In 2012, Oreo jumped on this love-hate trend by launching candy corn Oreos. Initially, they flew off the shelves, likely due to their novelty rather than the actual taste. These Oreos stray far from the traditional recipe, using a vanilla cookie paired with a candy corn-flavored cream. Oreo even added a fun swirl of yellow and orange cream, adding a festive touch. However, the vibrant colors can't hide the overly sweet, cloying flavor. In the end, they're a sugary mess, and honestly, they don't live up to the excitement they generated. The Golden Oreo has its fans, but it doesn't exactly make a strong impression on this list. Released in 2004, this vanilla version of the classic Oreo offers a plain vanilla cookie with a cream filling, and that's about it. Nothing exciting. Oreo replaced the iconic cocoa cookie with a shortbread-like version, likely aiming to cater to those who prefer a milder taste experience. However, the ingredients are vague, listing only natural and artificial flavors, rather than any distinct vanilla. This makes it unclear what, if anything, is giving the cookie its flavor. Ultimately, without the richness of chocolate or a unique cream filling, Golden Oreos come across as overly sweet and remarkably bland. They may satisfy a craving for something light, but they don't offer the same thrill or flavor punch as their classic counterpart. In December 2018, Oreo introduced the dark chocolate Oreo, launching it on the shortest, darkest day of the year to celebrate the start of winter. While a clever marketing move, this cookie doesn't quite live up to the hype. The dark chocolate Oreo features the same chocolate cookie we know, but the cream filling veers too far into dark chocolate territory. For dark chocolate enthusiasts, this might sound like a dream, offering a more intense, richer chocolate experience. However, the flavor feels off, almost artificial, and it doesn't quite hit the mark. While the ingredients list actual chocolate, it's quickly followed by artificial flavor, and that's noticeable. After a bite, the odd, overly intense taste makes it hard to keep going, leaving this cookie better suited for a very specific palate. It's not one you'll likely crave for long. Lemon Oreos, a concept dating back to the 1920s, bring a fun twist to the classic treat, though they aren't exactly mind-blowing. These cookies offer a citrusy, lemon-flavored cream that evokes the taste of lemon meringue pie, making them feel like a more sophisticated version of an Oreo, perfect for a tea party vibe. The best part? The lemon filling isn't overwhelmingly sweet, which is a nice change. However, the reason they don't rank higher comes down to balance. The pairing of the tangy lemon cream with a plain golden Oreo cookie feels off. The cookie itself is bland, and when the bold lemon flavor hits, it almost feels like an afterthought. For lemon lovers, it's an enjoyable flavor, but it could use a more harmonious combination of cookie and cream to really shine. The worst part about Oreos? They're not calorie-free. Ever devour an entire sleeve without realizing?
Yes, Sheldon.
While calorie-free Oreos may be a fantasy, the brand did attempt to offer a lighter alternative. Their reduced-fat Oreos are a step towards offering a better choice. But unfortunately, the texture leaves much to be desired. Regular Oreos contain 160 calories and 7 grams of fat per serving, 3 cookies. In comparison, reduced-fat Oreos provide 150 calories and 4.5 grams of fat for the same serving size, which seems like a small improvement. However, the texture difference is noticeable. The reduced-fat Oreos cookie is noticeably crunchier, which may leave you wondering what changes were made to achieve that. While they're still dunkable in milk if you're really craving an Oreo, the experience isn't quite the same. They lack the satisfying crunch and creamy balance of the original, making them a less exciting option overall. Though they may be slightly healthier, they're not the most satisfying choice for Oreo enthusiasts. Carrot cake is one of those flavors you either love or dislike. And for fans of it, Oreo delivered with their carrot cake flavor, introduced in January 2019 as a permanent offering. For those on Team Carrot Cake, it's a win. The cookie base is specially crafted to capture the spicy, cinnamon-heavy essence of carrot cake, with noticeable flecks of cinnamon. Paired with a cream filling that mimics cream cheese frosting, it brings a tangy yet sweet flavor profile that closely mirrors the classic dessert. The idea behind this Oreo is brilliant, but the sweetness level may be too intense for some. It's enjoyable in moderation, but eating more than one could lead to an overwhelming sugar rush, or possibly remind you of that dentist appointment you've been putting off. Oreo Oreo introduced their birthday cake flavor in 2012 to celebrate the brand's 100th anniversary, and it's been a fan favorite ever since. Inspired by the classic Funfetti birthday cake, the flavor evokes memories of rich, sugary frosting paired with an Oreo's signature chocolate cookie. The combination is certainly unique, leading some Oreo enthusiasts to wonder why the golden Oreo version wasn't kept around as well. However, for those who love chocolate, this version hits the mark. It's a perfect match for fans of chocolate cupcakes topped with vanilla frosting, translating that classic flavor into a cookie. While it's undeniably sweet and might be hard to eat more than a few, it's a fun and celebratory treat that delivers the birthday cake experience in a playful and tasty form. Oreo introduced Red Velvet Oreos as a limited edition for Valentine's Day in 2015, but the flavor proved popular enough to stick around. While that's exciting, the reality is a bit underwhelming. The problem lies in how they executed the red velvet concept. Often, when red velvet cake is made wrong, it's just chocolate cake with red food coloring. The true red velvet flavor comes from buttermilk, giving it a tangy kick. Unfortunately, the red cookies here are essentially the same as the classic Oreo cookie, just dyed red, paired with a cream cheese filling. Thankfully, the cream cheese filling is pretty tasty, which helps redeem the cookie. But despite the vibrant color, these cookies don't capture the true essence of red velvet cake. Are they edible? Absolutely. Do they give you the red velvet experience? Not quite. Still, they're a fun treat. A good latte made with rich coffee and a hint of vanilla is a comforting treat. So Oreo thins with a latte flavor should be just as satisfying, right? Almost, but not quite. These cookies feature a chocolate base with a latte-flavored cream. While the cream is sweeter than expected, it's still pretty enjoyable. Though you can taste the artificial flavoring common in many Oreo varieties, this one does capture the essence of a warm cup of coffee, perfect for a cozy moment. The combination of the rich chocolate cookie and the sweet latte filling strikes a nice balance. It's like having dessert for breakfast with a coffee twist. Maple syrup enthusiasts were thrilled when Oreo released their Maple Golden Oreos, offering a sweet alternative to the pumpkin spice craze. It was Maple's time to shine, and Oreo delivered with a treat that hit the mark. While the Maple Goldens use the same cookie as the original Golden Oreos, the real star is the maple-flavored creme filling. For those with a discerning taste for maple syrup, the artificial flavor is noticeable, but Oreo does a great job balancing it with the blandness of the golden cookie. The sweetness isn't overwhelming, creating a nice harmony that makes this a delightful treat. It's a perfect flavor to enjoy as the leaves change and the maple trees are tapped, offering a festive taste of fall without going overboard. Definitely a flavor worth picking up for a seasonal treat. Pistachio might not be for everyone, but even non-fans can enjoy these cookies. The combination of a chocolate cookie with pistachio-flavored cream is surprisingly delicious. The flavor is subtle, not too sweet or overwhelming, and perfectly balanced. Plus, since they're only available as Oreo thins, they're light and easy to snack on. A regular-sized Oreo with pistachio might be too much, but in this form, it's a winning flavor that ranks high among other Oreo varieties. It's a unique treat that manages to impress even those skeptical of pistachio. For Thin Mint fans, this Oreo is a fantastic year-round substitute. Chocolate and mint are a classic pairing, much like peanut butter and jelly. We've been indulging in mint chocolate chip ice cream or grabbing York peppermint patties for years. The combination of rich chocolate and refreshing mint never fails to impress. Oreo nailed this duo by blending peppermint oil with their iconic cocoa cookies, creating a flavor that was an instant hit. Mint Oreos are available in both regular and thin versions, and both offer that delightful mix of fresh, vibrant mint and rich chocolate. It's a perfectly balanced treat that captures the magic of mint and chocolate in every bite. Peanut butter Oreos are nothing short of amazing. The combination of peanut butter and chocolate is irresistible, and there's a scientific reason why. We're drawn to contrasting flavors, making the salty, savory peanut butter and the sweet chocolate a perfect pairing. It's no surprise these are such a hit. Oreo doesn't use their usual creme filling here, and that's a good thing. The ingredients list actual peanut butter, ensuring the flavor is authentic. The balance between the rich, savory peanut butter and the chocolate cookie is spot on, creating a truly satisfying treat. The result? A cookie that's dangerously addictive and absolutely delicious. Here it is, the undisputed champion. Despite Oreo's constant release of inventive flavors, from Swedish fish to key lime, there's something timeless about the original. The saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Oreo has certainly adhered to that philosophy. For over a century, Oreo has remained steadfast with its signature chocolate cookie. And no matter how many new varieties pop up, we always return to the classic. Perhaps it's the nostalgia of dunking Oreos in milk as kids that keeps it at the top of the list for many of us. Honestly, it's hard to ever get tired of these cookies. In fact, studies have shown that Oreos might be just as addictive as cocaine, and it's easy to understand why. The combination of two crispy chocolate cookies with that perfect sweet creme filling was a stroke of genius. To this day, a sleeve of Oreos can disappear in no time, and anyone who claims otherwise is probably kidding themselves. The balance of flavors, rich chocolate and creamy sweetness, hits the mark every time. Whether you're licking the filling or dunking them in milk, original Oreos remain just as satisfying as ever, earning them a lasting place in our snack lineup.